Internet land. It is an impromptu S&M show. Wait a minute.
Slam and
That's
Slam,
that's
back in action.
Sam and Martin, you creepy people. No. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing an unboxing today. I'm super excited about it. I kind of just let Sam know about this about 20 minutes ago. So yeah, I guess we could get started.
Well, what are we celebrating? In the words of Bon Jovi.
Whoa, do I have to sing it? Yeah,
No,
I
just
do. I'm gonna sing
let's
it
know.
anyway.
All right, sing it.
Whoa, we're halfway
Hey
there.
there. Whoa, living on a
On a
prayer.
prayer.
With
Thank
my
you so
hand.
much. We're halfway to funded. We still have
Woo!
another half to go, but we're halfway to funded, and feeling good about it. Have a look at the Kickstarter, share it with your friends and family. Let's make this happen. In the interim, though, we have this cool little unboxing I want to do here. Unboxing, although it's a small little folded package here.
Bring up that
I have it
desk
on.
cam, my friend.
Sorry.
Bring up that desk cam.
Let's do the desk cam. Okay.
Zoom in the desk cam.
We're going to
Desk cam.
disappear for a second and boom. All right.
Oh yeah.
So there, that looks better, right? Okay, so I'm not going to flip it over because the person that sent it has their information on the other side. But I will move it off screen for a second and I will start doing that. By the way, the person that sent this is Mr. David Day. And yeah, I'm totally psyched for this. So
The
anyway, without,
the legendary David Day. I don't know about you. I was a fan of his from back in the day. From a, it was basically a comic publication. Like it was a comic book sized publication about with prose Sherlock Holmes, where him and his brother would do the illustrations for the Sherlock Holmes stories. I think it was
amazing.
called
Yeah.
The Cases of Sherlock Holmes. And of course, he's part of the three Day brothers who have done a lot of work for Marvel, especially on Spider-Man and Venom. And of course, the legendary Masters of Kung Fu run with his brother Gene.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, there is a ton of stuff in here. I am so excited. Okay, so all right, without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, so what this is first of all a pack of cards. So what's
Wow.
yeah, this is super cool. So this is actually a preset pack of cards, and what the cards are a selection of horror hosts. So I can't wait to open this up.
Amazing.
So I'll give you an idea. I got a couple of special edition ones here. First up, if you're an SCTV fan,
Is that Count Floyd?
it's Count Floyd.
That's amazing. Played by Joe Flaherty.
Yep, yep. So these are all painted by David Day.
Amazing.
Yeah, aren't
Yeah,
these great?
he should print these up as an actual card set. I know they're beautiful as one of a kind things, but
Oh, he does. That's what this is.
oh,
That's what
these are
that is.
printed cards.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So
I had no idea.
these are all printed cards, and you could hit him up, and he'll send you a set.
That's
When I saw
amazing.
these, I just had to jump on it right away. And very
So,
reasonable.
where can they go get these, Martin?
I went to David directly, so I'm not really sure, but I know like he's got a presence on all of the social medias,
Socials.
so you can find him there.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
And maybe if David is out there, well, you know what? After the fact, we'll find to see if he's got a website, and we'll post
yeah.
that in
We'll
the
post
comments.
it. We'll post the information. That's a good idea.
And in the in the description of the video too.
Absolutely. So there you go. So there's Kent Floyd. Oh, this is fantastic too. Here we go. This is another, I think these are specials because they are actually signed on the back. You can see them, they're signed on the back by
Oh
David.
wow,
Yeah, so, oh, I love this. These are all so amazing.
that is so cool.
And before we crack into the pack of cards, I also wanted to show this. This is also, I don't know how well this will show up, but this is actually a 3D monster card.
What? Like a holofoil kind of?
So you could actually it moves as you
Wait,
move it
what
around.
is it? Is it lenticular? Is it holofoil? What's going on there?
It's lenticular. Sorry, there's a
Oh,
glare.
amazing! Like the old
How do I
the
do
things
that?
you get in Cracker Jacks.
Yeah, exactly.
The
Yeah.
flickers, the flicker card. Oh, that's amazing. And that's trading card sized.
Yes. Yes.
Wow. And these are cards David produces himself
He
or
does. Yeah.
wow.
Aren't these awesome?
Yeah, yeah. I can't quite make out the image. What's the image?
So the image, it's got Frankenstein's monster. It's got here. Let me
Speaking of
put it
being
down a little
on
bit.
topic.
There you go. Maybe
Oh
that'll
yeah, that's perfect. Zoom it
is
in.
that a little better? Sorry, my one ring got in the way. There we
No
go.
worries.
And yeah, unfortunately, it's got quite a glare off the light, but
Hmm.
there you go.
We get
Anyway, so it's got Frankenstein's monster, Bride of Frankenstein. It looks like potentially Igor there or the Wolfman. It's got Dracula. So all just it's fantastic.
all the
It's
monsters.
hard to actually show here.
Hmm.
Um, how fantastic this is. But the lenticular aspect and the 3D aspect is really great. Like it's got a lot of depth. So it's super cool.
And if I remember correctly, David actually does a lot of painted sketch cards, and the amount of detail he puts in the actual original art painted sketch cards is quite mind blowing, isn't
He
it?
is so busy with those. And a lot of people get modified magic cards. So they'll get them
Oh,
to modify them and they actually use them to play.
that's fantastic. Yeah, he's got a real pulp magazine cover style, doesn't he? That old school painted look is
Yep.
quite classic.
And I love it. Ooh, I'm opening it up. Oh, here we go. Sam, I could already tell you're jealous.
So I'm squinting. Who are we
Okay,
seeing?
so this is the inside of the package.
Is that a wax pack?
Uh, yeah, I think it is.
That's amazing.
So you get 30 cards in each pack.
Holy
Um,
moly, I am jealous.
yeah, and yeah, there you are. So check it out. All right, so here is so it has your oh my gosh, it has your little checklist. I don't know if I could make that come in a little, zoom that in a little bit. It's got a little checklist on the back. Here you are. Okay, so let's go through these, I guess.
So a checklist of all 30. So do you have all 30 here?
I'm assuming I have them all.
Wow.
I'm assuming I have them all. Let me just see if they're
All
numbered
right.
here.
Yeah, yeah. List them out as you put them down too, just
I
in case
will.
the image is a little
Okay.
too small for people.
So the first one is, and I know some of these, I don't know all of them though, but maybe you know some of these because these are all like horror guests, like your Elvira's and things like that.
Oh, the horror
So
hosts.
horror
Okay.
hosts, sorry, horror hosts, yes.
Svengoolie and that kind of
Yeah, yeah, they're all gonna be there. So here we got number 7, which is Mr. Livingston. I'm gonna
wow.
go a little fast on these.
Yeah, yeah, go fast.
Number 12, I've got Stella the Man-Eater from Miniature.
And these are all horror hosts, I guess, from local TV stations all around the country back in the day.
Yes,
Wow.
this is and you just mentioned him, Svengoolie
Oh, there we go. One of
with the
the
chicken. I love it. Sorry, I'll fix that a little bit. Oh my god, I love this. This is number 24. Number 24 is Bruno. So if you are familiar with SCTV,
that's amazing.
number 6, I don't even have to look it up, but my favorite current horror host
John Candy.
is yeah,
That's
my
John
favorite.
Candy, right?
No, not John Candy,
Oh,
Eugene Levy,
sorry.
I think. Yes,
Oh, it's
Eugene
that
Levy.
Eugene. Oh, wait, from like the 3D House of Beef and stuff like that, right?
Yes,
That's amazing.
we
Sorry,
have
again, the image is a little small, so.
yeah. Um, we have also Joe Bob Briggs.
Oh, amazing! That's
Yeah,
great. I'm a huge fan of Joe Bob.
yep. as I mentioned before. Okay, so this is Count Floyd. So I
Actually,
guess I got a special edition of the Count Floyd one here, I guess.
I met Joe Bob a couple of years ago at that London show, Shock Stock in
Really?
Ontario. Yeah,
Love
great
to meet
guy.
him. I'd love to meet him. Here is Coffin Joe. And then we have number 25. This is so fun.
It
This is
is.
Penny Dreadful.
Penny Dreadful. I don't know if I'm familiar with Penny Dreadful. Great name though.
Oh, I love it too. This is Zombo.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with a lot of these, but they're great.
They're amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna slide those to the side for a sec.
So they're not only some of them look a little more contemporary, so they're not only from back in the day. I'm sure
Oh no,
they
yeah,
range up to
they're right across. I
contemporary
mean, there's
times.
30 of them.
Oh wow.
You probably are familiar with this one, Miss Elvira.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's have a closer look at that one.
Let's
Let's
see if I can.
linger for a sec. Oh yeah, man, I'm a huge Elvira fan. So
Yeah. Um,
genius.
Here we have number 10, which is Sammy Terry. I actually love that outfit. That's so cool. Um, and I think you were mentioning this guy a little earlier, Miss Dr. Tongue. There's
Oh
John
yes, yes.
Candy.
Dr. Chung's 3D House of Beef.
That's right. We have
I'm glad he got the three SCTV guys.
we got Zachary.
Oh, of course.
We have the Cool Ghoul. I love that name too.
Amazing.
We have, oh my God, it's Mona Lisa.
Oh, that's genius. Mona Lisa.
We
I love
got
the names.
Mr. Lobo. We have Tangela. I'm gonna slide these to the left.
Yeah, yeah.
I am gonna actually put these in a container and I think put them in a frame. We have number 15, which is Goulard. The Goulard.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, man. Ah, yes, and of course,
He's
so
great
we've
with the
seen.
likenesses too, isn't he?
Oh my God, he's fantastic. Yeah, we've seen this one. So another Count Floyd, a
Oh,
different one.
wow. Okay.
That's cool. Who's this? I know this. Sir Graves Ghastly. This
David
one
should do
is.
a hilarious House of Frightenstein set. I bet that would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he could do it. We have. Sorry. The Mummy. She's called.
Mummy.
Yes. We have Bob Wiltons. We have. Sorry. Count Gore Duvall. Duvall. We have Vincent. uh, we have the monkey,
The monkey.
played by the monkey, I assume.
Is that an
Uh,
actual monkey?
that's an actual monkey. Yeah.
There was a monkey horror host. I'm gonna have to look that one up.
Maybe it's I assume it's a costume, but I'm gonna look this. Actually, I am gonna look all these up. That's
If it's
hilarious.
an actual monkey, I'd be really impressed.
Vampira.
Oh yeah, of course, Vampira.
Yes.
That's great.
We
Yeah, I
have
remember Vampira and Elvira had a little bit of a feud back in the day.
we
And of
have
course, Grandpa Munster,
Grandpa Munster. That's it.
Al Lewis.
And I guess this is just an extra Maitland's Monster card, promo card.
Gotcha. Can you go back to? I want a closer look at Al.
Grandpa?
That's Al Lewis, right?
Yeah.
I forgot that he was also a horror host.
Yes.
That's right. Amazing. Oh, I love that portrait.
Aren't these
Man, these are
great?
so cool.
These are fantastic.
And then
I
what
know.
was the last one, Martin?
It looks like it's a promo card. It's called Maitland's
Oh,
Monsters. So maybe
oh,
it's a
okay.
promo card for another set. I'm not sure.
Gotcha.
I love it.
That's
Love it.
fantastic.
Okay.
Bravo, David Day.
So that's the 30. Now we're off to the quote unquote main event. I'm actually gonna bring the camera up just a little bit. Do, 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 do. Like so. All right, so the
And
main event is
thank you,
here.
thank you
This
for
is
having that white piece of paper to help us.
this is a hand painted piece, and it is the one and only Gary the Grave Robber.
That's amazing, and Vincent the Skull, who belongs
And
to
Vincent the
our
Skull.
own the Becca.
Yes. So we call him the mascot, I guess. The mascot for Frankenstein Visions, as played by Sam Agro. And this is not a print. This is actually a painted card.
It is astonishing how small he
And
paints, isn't it?
and so in relation to like a regular trading card, it's maybe not quite maybe twice.
Unbelievable.
Just under twice the size of a regular card.
My God, I can only imagine him with the tiny brushes.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
about the size of two trading cards.
About that. Yeah.
Oh, brother, you got to figure out something to do with this art. It would be great if we could put this on product of some sort.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'll chat with David and see. I'll talk to him. But I absolutely love it, and
Yeah,
I'm I'm gonna have to get Sam to also sign this.
he really knocked this out of the park. That it
Yeah,
almost looks like a Polaroid.
it's a whoops, sorry. It's protected by this.
Of
Absolutely
course,
love
of
it.
course. So, Martin, what's going on this weekend?
So we got a promo this weekend. We're going to be actually let's switch our view around back
Sure.
to regular view. Oh, do 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 do. There we are. There we go. Okay. All right, let's go to regular view. I think that's almost regular view.
That's almost like we're fine.
There we go. Okay. All right. Too many buttons to click. Yeah, so I'm doing a show out in Cambridge, Ontario at the Hero's Tale comic store. It's called the Halloween Monster Bash. So we're going to have 10 artists there, which will be, they'll have their comic books, they'll be doing original art, fantastic lineup of artists. We're going to have some, a lot of Halloween goodies you could go and snack on. It's going to be running from noon to 6. I'm going to be showing some of the new, so I'm going to have some of the new products that I have, such as the collaboration with, oh my gosh, Deadly Grounds coffee collaboration. We'll also have my new totes will be available for the first time. And yeah, it's going to be a fantastic party. Noon to 6, the Hero's Tale Cambridge. After 6 o'clock, if you're interested, we're going to show a viewing of the original Frankenstein movie, the Universal Frankenstein movie, on the premises as well. We'll have popcorn. It's going to be such a great time.
And let's just jump back to the coffee. I don't suppose you have any on hand there, but
Uh,
the
I have
highlight of the coffee is the fact that it features art from both Dracula visions and the upcoming Frankenstein visions, doesn't it?
It does. Yes, absolutely. So, actually, it's all the Frankenstein visions because
Oh, is it all Frankenstein
yeah.
visions?
So the
Terrific.
coffee itself, there's two flavors. One is Frank and Grind. So Frank Frank and Grind is a if you're into like flavored coffees, it's probably their best seller. So it's the Snickers flavored or Snickerdoodle flavored.
Nice.
And if you're looking more for a traditional coffee, we have Frankengrind's Monster, which is a medium roast, but it has double the caffeine in it. So it'll give you a good jolt in the morning. We'll be brewing some of that, by the way, at the show this weekend, so you could taste it. And if you like it, which I'm sure you will, we'll be selling bags of that.
And who are some of the artists who have contributed to Dracula visions and Frankenstein visions who will be on hand?
Let me see here. So, Sorry, you caught me off guard here. I'll bring the
That's
list up
okay.
because I don't want to miss anybody. That's
Of
the thing.
course, of course.
I don't want to miss anybody, so
And
let
of
me just bring
course,
it up very
there's going to
quickly.
be there's an opportunity as well to pledge live on site for Frankenstein Visions in the because again, sometimes you don't know till you see the tote bag, for example, in real life. It's one thing to see a
Exactly.
picture, but to actually hold the tote bag in your hands is quite a thing. And the Frankenstein Visions tote bags are currently exclusive to the Kickstarter campaign, right?
That's correct. Yes. So the ones I'm going to be having at the show are for I'm going to have two types of Dracula ones from the
Mhm.
Dracula book, but the Frankenstein ones will be for the Kickstarter.
And you have some demos though for people to look at.
Absolutely. Yep. Yep. So just to give the full rundown here, here we go. So we have Richard Pace, David Ross. We almost lost the Becca, or Becca
Oh
Kinsey, but
no.
Becca is back.
Woo.
Uh, so she's
And
back
Vincent the
on. She's
Skull, I'm assuming, will be there
Yes, Vincent will
now
be
that he's a
there.
celebrity skull.
We have Sam Agro, aka Gary the Grave Robber, will be there. Paul Lemenko. We have Arnold Trinidad. We have Brian Ansey, Andy Sandley. Of course, myself, I'll be there. And it's just going to be an amazing party. We're going to have cosplayers. We're going to have a background, a really cool background. So if you've seen any of our Gary the Grave Robber videos, and you saw the background, we're actually have that up at the store, so you could take pictures with some of the cosplayers up against the background.
And this
If
is a
you're lucky, you might even ask Gary himself to pose with you.
And this is a murderer's row of talent. It's incredible. So Richard Pace is the cover artist
Yep.
for Frankenstein Visions, and he's best known for Batman: Doom That Came to Gotham, which is an amazing. I think it was written by Mike Mignola of Hellboy fame, and I think Troy Nixie was involved as well. But they recently adapted this into a DC animated feature. It's Batman versus essentially Batman versus H.P. Lovecraft
Yeah.
creatures.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's gotten really great praise too. I haven't seen
Mhm.
the animated yet.
The animated version is fantastic. I'm a
Yeah.
big fan. I think the comic is highly underrated, so people should check that out, especially if you're both a Batman and H.P. Lovecraft fan. There's also David Ross in there, who's had some great runs at Marvel, especially with Daredevil. Sam Agro, you mentioned, is a Saw movie franchise storyboard artist, right?
Absolutely. So it's like the perfect group to do
Mhm.
a sort of October Halloween themed party slash Comic Con, mini Comic Con. So if you are in the area, please check it out. Although I don't have the coffee with me, I do have a picture of the wonderful Becca holding the coffee. I can show that right here.
Right on.
Yeah, so we took a really cool little photo shoot, so you could see she's currently holding a couple of the coffee bags there. So
And a huge shout out to Andrew, who owns and operates the Hero's Tale in Cambridge. It's an incredible comic shop with a lot of room for events. This is what's going to make it special, I think, and have it stand out from the other comic stores. Especially, comic stores tend to their tendency is just to fill every square inch with product, but the fact that he has room to do screenings or little artist alleys like this. Even
oh,
video shoots. We shot the videos out there, and that was a lot of fun as well.
that reminds me, actually, in addition to all those other events, there's so much going on. In addition to all those other events, we are going to have some of the original art from both Dracula and Frankenstein there. So you could come and check it out and see some of the original stuff. They look fantastic in print, but there is something about seeing the original art in person. So we will have a little wall dedicated to that.
So a
all
gallery
framed up.
show on top of that.
Yep.
Amazing.
So there'll be a gallery show. There's going to be a viewing. There's going to be food. There's going to be artists. It's going to be great.
Cosplayers and photo ops as well. We still have the graveyard backdrop set up from the photo shoot, so people can use that to
Yep.
have their photos taken with the cosplayers.
And
And
Andrew has said that there's also going to be a sale going on in graphic novels, 40% off for that day.
fantastic.
Yeah. So definitely worth your while to check it out. Come say hi. Come talk to me if you're there. I love talking to people and meeting people. I'll happily talk about anything about the Kickstarter, and if you're interested to pledge right there on the spot, we'll make it worth your while.
And
Let's
in
put
the
it that way.
meantime, if you haven't checked out the Frankenstein Visions campaign, we'll have the link in the description.
Excellent. Okay, I think we'll wrap this one up, Sam. But thank you, David Day. That was a wonderful, timely package, and I can't wait to actually frame this little guy up here. Fantastic. Anyway, cheers, folks. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome day.
Take care.